What's up, guys? I just got to seeing Cocaine Bear, highly anticipated Cocaine Bear. This obviously comes from Universal. They're the only ones really taking chances, in my opinion. Out of all the studios, they're the only ones really taking big chances. Like last year they released two fucking gay rom-coms within like 4 months. One that most people know was made from Universal in Bros, and one that was made under the Focus Features label, but it's still Universal. Was spoiler alert, with Jim Parsons, and most people know as Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, Jim Parsons. So they're the only ones. They'll take chances on a lot of shit, man. And Cocaine Bear was made by Elizabeth Banks, and most people know she made the Pitch Perfect movies. And this movie, I saw a lot of people online say it's trying to capture like the B movie essence and everything. It's trying to be like a nice B movie, and it's trying to capture like the VHS of 80s movies and find in like some fucking storage bin or something. You can't capture that. That's just something that just happens, But it's like a B movie. It feels like a B movie, but the cast that it has: O'Shea Jackson Jr., Taron Egerton, Ray Liotta. The guy that plays Mitchell on Modern Family, like they got a lot of big name actors in this movie, and even the guy from The Wire is in here. So do I feel like they waste their cast? No, but I think I also saw people say that the Bear's not in it that much. If I had to say how much screen time the Bear had, the Bear probably had 15 minutes. Screen time at all, maybe. It's an hour 30-minute movie. One of them nice self-contained hour and 30-minute movies, but the Bear's only in here for 15 minutes maybe, because the Bear costs a lot of money. The CGI for that Bear costs a lot of fucking money. And there's a scene, I think the best, this is spoiler by the way, but I think the best scene in here with the Bear was the ambulance scene. But that probably was expensive as fuck. That scene looked awesome, but it's probably expensive as fuck. Like after the ambulance scene and the standoff scene, we didn't see much of the Bear for the rest of the movie until the end. Because I think that they kind of used up their Bear budget with those two scenes. Because having a Bear is very expensive, So, if I had to give this movie a rating, it's a 6 out of 10. I think the first 30 to 40 minutes of the movie, while it's setting up, getting established, why the coke's here, who's going, what, blah, 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 blah. While they're getting all this shit out of the way, I feel like that's where the movie's weak. But after everyone gets to the park, and we really get into the meat and the bone of this movie, I feel like that's when it really gets going. So I think everything after like the first 30 to 40 minutes is great, but the first 30 to 40 minutes when it's setting everything up is kind of weak. So overall, it's a 6 out of 10. I think people should really go see this movie. We need more batshit crazy movies like this. People just I just want to get to a bad time where people just making a movie about anything. Even like that Air movie that's coming out about signing Michael Jordan to a fucking shoe deal. I like shit like that. Just make a movie about anything. Even a fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Who the fuck wants to hear about a fucking nobody named Jordan Belfort and whatever what the fuck he did in the 70s and 80s and whatever on Wall Street? But Martin Scorsese took that, put his spin on it, because it wasn't that, even as he said, it wasn't as fucking crazy and wild as the movie makes it. But he took it, put his spin on it, and made it into something crazy and wild. I don't think the real Cocaine Bear story is probably as crazy and wild as this, but they probably put their spin on it and made it crazy and wild. So yeah, Cocaine Bear, 6 out of 10. I recommend you go see it. It's funny. It's got some great kills. The Bear racks up a kill count, even though he's not in it that long. But yeah, Cocaine Bear, 6 out of 10. Peace.